Hey guys, Brent Vic here. Just working on the harness. Last night I worked on the Mayhem, had some fun with the grandkids, lost a 15-minute video because of audio problems, so I've already done an audio check. But next step in my harness, since this is a cheap harness and it doesn't have the main power lug that goes across it, where you just hook power to it and then you have the out, I'm going to have to do it a little bit different. These are the wires for the fuel pump and the fan. That's already there. Now what I may do is pull these wires off and connect them directly to the wires coming out of the ECU from the Ford. Now, when I've looked, it looks like the GM and the Ford supplies the ground and kicks on the fan and kicks on the fuel pump. If it does, I'll pull it off of these relays and just hook it directly to it. Once I'm sure that'll work, I'll do it. But, all right, we got the first one here. This is the number one here. This goes to the main. This is constant power. So I need to hook that up to the battery. That needs to go to constant. These other ones here, the other four here, are ignition source. These right here are ignition source, so when you turn the key on, it fires them up. So I need to run these four separate. Now what I'm going to do, since this doesn't have a main power lug, I don't like that. I'm not happy with this fuse panel, but I'm using it for now. Later on, I may delete it and put a different one in. What I'm going to do is put a power block on the, it's actually called a distribution, on the fender well in front of this, where I can hook each one of these wires to it. I don't like that because it's like 30 bucks for that thing. I don't know if I'm going to end up buying a new fuse panel by then, but probably not. I'm going to use what I have. So it's going to come out of here and go to the ignition source. When you turn the key on, it's going to go to the ignition source and fire up all these. I don't like it running like that, but that's how it is right now because I bought this thing. I didn't know it was like this, and I don't like it. But if it works and it fires off, I don't care. I could have spent a few extra dollars and had the one that actually had the wires to it, but you don't know until you get it. It's, you live and you learn. So this is what I got. This is what I'm using. All right, this is main battery. This is constant. It goes to the constant to the computer. Now these other ones, I need to make some more wire to go out to my lug that I'm going to put. Since I don't have any more pink, I'm going to use the black and red. This is what I have. This is what I'm going to use. So I actually have one over here I've already unspooled. It's just laying here, so that's what I'm going to use. So I don't like this. I'm not happy with it, but this is what I have to use for now. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep moving forward. All right. Just like I need to buy a set of crimpers that actually crimps these on correctly. And it'd be a lot easier, but for now I can't do it. I missed a bit of work. So my paychecks are really short. So I'm going to have to do this kind of old school. All right. Going to make sure that this front one grabs the wire and the rear one grabs the insulation. That way it clips in there correctly. All right. And then this in here. I like doing it like this, but this is what I only have for now. I think some of you guys are young and remember these videos for my grandkids. They may not have some of this stuff. So they might not have all the expensive crimpers and strippers, and that's why I'm doing it like this. And the dogs in the house are going 8. Of course they are. Only because I hit record. Get up in there. There we go. Now, great. All right. Holds on. So let's get the Get to grab the Insulación. I found a real nice set that crimps every different design of wire or every different design of connector out there. It's got different heads you can put in here. It's $50. I'm gonna try to order it this week. But for now, this is what I got. This is what I'm doing. Alright, just gotta make sure it grabs. It's holding tight. Nice and tight. And then I go behind and give it one more little squeeze. One little squeeze. Alright, it's holding on nice and tight. So now I can stick it in here. Ooh, wait a minute. Oops, he did it again. Because he's a dumbass. I need to get the Insulación. Where did it go? Here's one. Alright. Gotta put the Insulación on here. Oh! You hear it? Wait. There we go. Gotta get the Insulación. Alright, let's get her to plug in. Pull it back a little bit until it clips. Once it clips, we're good. Let's just click. We're in there. Come on, go click. I hate these cheap freaking things. Get in there. Click, click, click. Come on, click. Come on, click. Come on. Come on, click. Come on. Sometimes it's bad when you buy the cheap stuff. You just fight it and fight it and fight it just to save a few bucks. Alright, there we go. It's in there. Push this piece down inside to seal it. Make sure it's in there. We push the insulation up in it. There we go. Insulation's in there. It's nice and insulated. There we go. This goes to the battery power. Alright. Make sure the fuse pops in there. We're going to use a 20 for now, which is what I have, so that's what I'm going to use. Really? A stank ass fuse don't want to go in there? Yeah, I'm done. I'm not using this garbage. I'm not using it. I don't care. Can't do it. This is garbage. I'm not going to use something this fucking cheap on my garbage. Fuck this. I'm not using it. I don't care. You know, you do have to have some kind of fucking morals. You know what I mean? This thing's so fucking cheap, you can't even get the connectors to go in there correctly.